So today we're going to do a DOA player tier list. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I saw that someone in the Tekken community did this, and I thought it would be interesting to do this for the DOA community. Now, we're gonna go over how you qualify to be in the top. So it's gonna be a top 32, right? It's gonna be a top 32. I already have my 32 players picked out. I don't believe I overlooked anyone who needs to be on this list. Okay, there's people that need to be on this list, and then there's people who really don't need to be on this list that possibly could have made it or might not have made it. There's certain people in this. There's certain people that unfortunately will not make this list because of certain things that will stop them from making this list. Now, I just want to say flat out that I don't give a fuck, okay, how you feel about my opinion on this. Okay, you can kiss my ass. All right, the most appropriate way to say that, you can kiss my ass. Okay, I don't really care if you agree with my list or if you don't agree with my list. This is a tier list, meaning I can have my own opinion on who the fuck I think goes where they go. Now, certain people on this list, obviously you already know, are going to make this list regardless. Now, if I did anything to keep them off of this list, then obviously I'd have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like Hoodless, Caliber Blades, Quiggle, Killy, those kind of guys, we already know where they're going to fall, right? But, I have an opinion just like everybody else. I feel like my opinion, is pretty solid for the most part. I mean, again, not everybody has to agree with what I'm going to say. You guys, if you don't agree with my opinion, make your own fucking list. I'm just giving a disclaimer now because the last time I made a character tier list, people lost their fucking minds. Meanwhile, they didn't do anything to make their own tier list. They just sat there talking shit. Okay? And at this point, you want to just talk shit about my tier list and kiss my ass. Go make your own fucking list. I don't really care, my boy. Okay? So that's how we're going to get down with this. Where do I place myself on this list? I'm not placing myself on this list. The reasoning for that is because there's two reasons. One, I don't feel like it would be appropriate for me to put myself on this list. Two, I'm not putting myself on this list because I don't feel like I've competed in DOA 6 enough to put myself on this list. I've only played in 3 tournaments since DOA 6 was out. Because I was a commentator for the DOA 6 World Championship, I wasn't able to compete. We weren't allowed to compete because I was a commentator for Team Ninja. And because we were considered temporary employees, we weren't allowed to compete in the tournament. So I only was able to compete in 2 tournaments. One was a pre-launch, that definitely doesn't count. And one was a tournament when the game first came out. And again, that was only 1 tournament. I've only played in 1 online tournament since then. So I'm not going to put myself on a list that I just don't think I really qualify for. Now, we are going to talk about how the people that made this list. Now, we all know that COVID was a big issue when it comes to playing offline. There weren't any offline tournaments at all for a while there, and we were stuck with competing online only. I had to consider the online. Am I notifying the Facebook group yet? No. I had to consider people's online placements for this because for an entire over a year, we were not able to compete offline. Because of that, online was all we had, and people were consistently placing in those top 3, top 4 placements in online tournaments. Not to say that if you didn't play in those online tournaments, that's your fault. Okay, people got bumped off of this list because of the fact that they were not doing any kind of competing at all, and that's not my fault. Okay, I thought that it'd be interesting to make this list because there isn't anything going on in the DOA community right now at all in terms of any kind of list or anything like this. There really isn't any character tier list. There haven't been any player tier list. I think the player tier list thing is really sick. I saw the Tekken community do this, and I thought it was pretty lit. And I thought it was pretty funny how motherfuckers got real salty and real mad, and I don't really care. Okay, I really don't care about how they really feel. So B tier, as you can see, is the lowest. Now, this is a top 32 list. If you made this list at all, you should feel proud of yourself, okay? I took time. I looked at Hood Weeklies. I looked at Throwdown events. I looked at offline tournaments. I looked at the DOA 6 World Championship list. I looked at everything to consider everybody on this list. I didn't just stick anybody here. Okay, there's people on this list that I don't like. There's people on this list that I don't care for. However, I still included them in this list because I'm not going to be biased and keep somebody off on the list because I can't fucking stand them. That's not the type of person I am. So you are going to hear people that I don't like on this list. And again, because I'm making a player tier list, I can't just say, oh, well, I don't like this guy, so he's not going on my list. That's not how you do things, okay? So, again, the main factors that were considered with this tier list is DOA 5 tournament placements, okay? And also DOA 6 tournament placements, and you had to compete in at least more than 3 tournaments, okay? Whether that is offline or online at this point, because we had to play online tournaments for literally an entire year, and we're still even doing that. So there are going to be some online people in here that have never played offline, and it has to be like that because we haven't gotten to fucking play the game offline in over a year. So to make this list again, 5 placements are definitely going to have a weigh-in in this. But if you literally, so let's just say hypothetically, you know, you got guys like Lapido, right? We already know Lapido is one of the best DOA players. We already know that. The guy can pick up the game and just be really good at it because he's experienced, he's a veteran, he's been playing for a long time. The man didn't compete in DOA 6 one time. He's not going to be on this list, okay? You can't make the list if you didn't even fucking play in one DOA 6 tournament, okay? You had to have at least played in a couple. I looked over Hood Weeklies, I looked over the online tournaments, and I considered a lot of people for this list. So no one on this list, no one didn't make it on this list that didn't deserve to, essentially. So if you made it on this list, in my opinion, you deserve to have made it here, all right? So we're going to knock out the S tier first. Now, if you didn't make this list, in my opinion, okay, you can feel how you want to feel. But in my opinion, if you didn't make this list, then you just didn't hit that. You just didn't do what you needed to do, essentially. Don't feel bad about that, okay? That just means that you got to keep grinding, all right? If you didn't make it on this list, again, this is only 32 people. That's not a lot of people. A lot of motherfuckers in the U.S. play this game, okay? So I wonder why you didn't invite anybody for this discussion, because no one's going to have a 100% straight up opinion, agreeable opinion. Like if I had somebody come in on this, they would have definitely disagreed with my opinion on this, and I don't really care for that. You know what I'm saying? Make your own fucking player tier list if you don't agree, period. But I think we can all agree on the S tier, okay? The S tier is pretty fucking obvious. Now, the way the Tekken community did this, they did, the way the Tekken community did this, they did it based on they're only putting a certain amount of people in each tier. I'm not going to do that. I feel like there are a lot of people who did really well offline in DOA 6, and they're still playing online. So let's just say Rakudo, for example. He didn't do the best in the DOA 6 World Championship. However, he's played in Hood Weeklies, and he's placed top 3 consistently on top of the DOA 6 World Championship. So because of that, obviously Rakudo is going to go in S tier, right? So I don't have the names dragged anywhere, so I have to type them out manually. So bear with me. I have the list of the players here who are going to go where they're going to go. As a matter of fact, I didn't even put people where they're going to go. I put people, I put the list of 32 people that I wanted on this list, and I really didn't even think about where I'm going to put them. So that way it opens it up for more for discussion, right? All right, so let's go ahead and knock out. Now, let's just say I finish S tier and we move on to A. That doesn't mean that I'm not putting more people in S tier. I just know already who the fuck is going in S tier, so maybe I got to go over this a couple times. And then obviously I have some honorable mentions, people who, if they did compete at all, they'd be on this list. But just because you're godlike at the game doesn't mean anything. You can play in a fucking tournament and shit yourself and not do well at all, you know, and that's what this is based on, online and offline, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add a text, all right? Bam. So, the first person is going to be Hoodless. All right? Now, hopefully this works the way I want it to work, because I don't know if it's going to. This is not an order, okay? Now, for those of you guys that think, oh, well, I think the Rakudo should be in front of this person. No, no, no. It's not an order, okay? If you fall on the tier list, you fall on the tier. That's too much discussion, okay? Why isn't the chat on the screen? Because I don't want that on the screen for this. All right. So, again, if you didn't make this list, guys, it's just because I feel like you didn't hit that stump that you passed that stump that you needed to in order to make this list. 1 second, because there's one adjustment I have to make before I start. I already put Hoodless on this, so you know he's coming. But okay, here we go. You should use this photo on the tier list. Nah, no photos. That's going to take too long. All right, so Hoodless. All right. Obviously, Hoodless is going to be an S tier. Hoodless is arguably the best DOA player in the world right now, especially on DOA 6. You know, I sat down and played casuals against the Hoodless at Winter Brawl. I'm sorry, Winter Brawl. What tournament just passed? Summer Jam. And the dude is just ridiculous. Like, especially at DOA 6. Like, he plays the game a lot. He's still grinding. He's still hosting events. And obviously that skill is going to be apparent, you know. Hoodless is definitely on the list. He's probably the best active playing DOA player on the planet right now, next to, you know, Killy. So Hoodless is definitely on there. All right. Let's see. And he won the DOA 6 World Championship. The next person... as a matter of fact, guys, give me a second. Let me do something because I don't want to fuck this thing up. So let me duplicate this. All right, we're gonna duplicate this, and then we're gonna use this one because I don't want to. I don't want to fuck that window up there. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we should be good to do this now. All right. So the next person that I'm going to put in A tier or S tier is going to be Caliber Blades. Now, Caliber Blades, I believe, got... I don't remember for sure if it was second or third in the DOA 6 World Championship. Regardless, again, DOA 5 does weigh in on this as well. Caliber Blades won fucking more than 70% of the DOA 5 tournaments, and he won most of the fucking... Not most of them, but he won a very decent amount of the DOA 6 ones as well. So Caliber Blades obviously is going to be on... This list is about to be nothing but tournament players. Yes, that's the point. If you haven't competed in any tournaments, even online, you can't go on a list. That's just not fair. How am I going to put people who have never competed on a list? You can't even tell how good somebody is unless they compete in a tournament. I mean, you can be as good as you want in lobby matches, but what the fuck does that mean, you know? All right. So, Excalibur Blades for sure is going to go in S tier. That's a given. Who is next? He was in a tournament, yeah, but just because he's played in a tournament doesn't mean that he's going to go on the list, you know? He almost beat Hillis. Bro, you guys are talking about one online tournament. Did he almost beat Hillis in an offline tournament? I don't think that's ever happened. We're talking about one tournament in DOA 6 most likely. That does not qualify you to be in a top 32 list. I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys are getting at right now. Please don't start that shit. If you're on the list, you're on the list, bro. All right? And then almost beat somebody doesn't count. I've almost beat a lot of people in my life. I almost beat Theologica. I took it down to the last round at EVO, okay? I almost beat a lot of people. I didn't beat them, okay? I took a game off of Caliber Blades at a tournament. Does that mean I'm better than Caliber Blades because I almost beat him? All right, let's see. So we got Caliber Blades on there. We got Hoodless on there. Who is next? Who was I going to write? Oh, Killy, of course. Killy is definitely going to be an S tier. And if you guys, you know, want to start getting on my fucking nerves in the chat, bro, I'll just ban you. Like, I'm not going to sit here and fucking have y'all, I don't give a fuck, okay? Go watch something else, all right? This is my opinion. I don't see anyone else doing this. So, therefore, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And it's going to be pretty accurate, all right? Killy is obviously an S tier. So, I don't think anyone has anything really to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Killy is pretty damn godlike, you know. There's one more person on this list I have to change because I forgot about hold on, this one. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I didn't throw this together, but I knew people were gonna get replaced when people started popping in the chat. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Who is getting swapped out of here? All right. Okay, this person's definitely getting swapped out. All right. And then I'm going to tell you guys who ended up getting swapped out for specific reasons as well. And again, that doesn't mean that they're not good players, all right? You can be good, okay? You can be good. But this is based on if, you know, you playing in tournaments. And online is considered, so we can't say that this is only offline now, so that's not an excuse. Online tournaments are free to fucking play in. If you didn't play in them to show your skills off, that's on you, bro. You're going to have to hold that one, all right? Next, and let me mark them off the list as I go along here so I don't confuse myself. All right, Rakudo's next, obviously. And again, this isn't in order, so this is just who's going in each spot. So Rakudo's going here. backseating your tier list. Right, like, bro, go fucking start your stream and make your own one. Like, get the fuck out of here. If you want to put Gumball 67 in your top 16, go do it. I don't give a fuck, bro. Alright, Hoodless is on here. Caliber Blades is on here. Now, a couple people in the stream said that Rakudo should be in A tier. I don't agree. Rakudo did well in DOA 6 World Championship, but this man has placed top 3 in almost every Hood Weekly he's played in. Every single one. Those are still tournaments, and during COVID, that's all we had, okay? So that's important. Let's see. Let's see. We got Quiggle. Now, again, this is not just based off of DOA 6. One could argue that Quiggle didn't do completely amazing. I did not mean to add that. Quiggle didn't do completely amazing in the DOA 6 World Championship because he didn't win it or whatever. Okay? However, Quiggle won almost every tournament in DOA 5 Ultimate. And that motherfucker was literally destroying everybody, okay? And he competed in DOA 6 and got top 3 at almost every event that he played in. So that's very important. All right, Wolfman Jaeger is not going on this list. I assure you he's not going on this list. Next person is Crazy Steady. All right. Sonofox is definitely not going on this list. I don't know where you got that from. Crazy Steady is definitely going to be in S tier. All right. See who else we got here who's getting marked off because I'm actually moving pretty fast here. All right, so we're going to start switching it up a little bit, just going out of order here. There is... Oh, no, E-Man. I can't forget about E-Man. All right, E-Man is fucking ridiculous. He's won tournaments offline in both DOA 5 and DOA 6. E-Man is OD. Bam. All right. So the only thing that would so this, hold on a second. What about Clearlight? Clearlight's not in the US. This is US. I'm sorry guys. Hold on a second. Let me add a text so y'all understand that this is US only. I don't have enough experience with the overseas players to even know how godlike they really are. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure people understand this. US only. All right, this is US only. I probably should have specified that, but just so y'all understand, this is US only. So where the fuck can I put this so that y'all understand? Okay, this should be right here. Bam. Motherfucker. Alright. JC Akira, you guys are trolling now. Alright, so again, more people are going to go in S tier, but I want to go out of order a little bit so that way I can just stick people places. And I'm going to give my reasoning behind why I'm putting these people where they're going. Alright, Lord Xavier. I'm going to put Lord Xavier in A+ tier. The reason for this is because Lord Xavier won an offline tournament, okay? And he has done well in DOA 5 as well. And I don't know if he plays in Hood Weeklies, but the man won an offline tournament, okay? So, let's go ahead and stick Lord Xavier in A+ tier. And I know people want to, like, people try to, like, shit on, you know, people try to shit on Lord Xavier because they're like, oh, a lot of people weren't at whatever tournament he won. They said that there wasn't a lot of people there. But the issue with that argument is that that's not Lord Xavier's fault, okay? It's not his fault that people decided not to go to that tournament. He won it, period. Just like when I got second place at the one winner, bro. Oh, well, you know, you only beat Ichiran and B-Boy and all these other people who aren't really super ridiculously godlike. And it's like, that's not my fault. Motherfucker, you should have went. You kept your fucking ass at home. That's on you, okay? So Lord Xavier is definitely going to go in A+ tier. Let's see, let me get him off of there. Alright, so let's do Shade Swift Eye. Shade Swift Eye is going to go in S tier as well. He won an offline DOA 6 tournament, and he's won Hood Weeklies as well. He didn't play any offline DOA 6 World Championship events, but he has won actual DOA 6 events offline, multiple, and Hood Weekly. So obviously Shade's going to go in there. Let's go ahead and stick Blackberry on here. Alright, so Blackberry. Blackberry did very well in DOA 5. He got second place at one of the DOA 5 Ultimate tournaments. He got second place at one of the final round events against Crazy Steady. He never cracked that W in a major before, but I know that he had a pretty decent amount of points. And Blackberry has played in Hood Weeklies as well and placed very high in those. I'll put Blackberry in A+ tier. All right. What tier am I in realistically? If we went strictly off of DOA 5, like strictly off of DOA 5, because I didn't play in 6, I would have put myself probably... I'd probably put myself in probably A+ if I was going just strictly off of DOA 5. Who did I just add? Blackberry? Blackberry's not S tier. No, I can't put Blackberry S tier because most of his big accomplishments was in DOA 5. And I don't remember him taking any major wins in DOA 6. I mean, A+ is still really good. I mean, we're talking about like all the people in that top list have some kind of DOA 6 dub, you know what I'm saying? Or like consistent top 2, top 3 placements in DOA 6. So, you know, DOA 6 is still the newest game. Why US only on B tier? No. That's for the tier list. Zachary only played in one offline tournament, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think he got... I don't remember if he got top 8 or not, but, I mean, that's only one tournament, you know? I can't... And again, Zachary is one of those people that I was going to put on this list, but he doesn't have the offline or online tournament, you know, W's to really back it up. Like, he doesn't... Zachary is obviously really good, you know what I'm saying? Aqua Twister, very good player. Aqua Twister doesn't even compete. Ninth Word Boss is probably one of the best DOA players on the planet, but the man doesn't compete. You know, one reason or another, he doesn't compete, and he's one of the best fucking players on the planet, but it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Master is not going to be on this list because he works for Team Ninja. He doesn't count, okay? If Master was going on this list, I would have probably put Master... Based off of DOA 5, I would have put him in A+ tier because he got top 8 at like every DOA 5 tournament he went to, but I don't think he ever won any major DOA 6 DOA 5 tournaments. At least you know, ultimate and on. So again, in order to make it on this list, you had to have done something in DOA 6. You know, no, I'm not putting myself on the list because I didn't compete in DOA 6, you know? Like, DOA 5 is important. I feel like DOA 5 is really important. But you had to have done something in 6. I really didn't do shit in 6. I got 2 top 8s, but one was pre-launch and one was just one top 8 in DOA 6. And that was at the beginning of the game's lifespan, you know. And included my Wicked Ways. Where did I put Wicked? We'll get to that. Alright, so let's keep going because we're starting to slow down here a little bit. Nash Fan, alright? Nash Fan just did very well at Summer Jam. Nash Fan's done well in Hood Weeklies. And Nash Fan has top 8s in DOA 5 as well. So let me put Nash Fan in A+ tier for sure. You know what? Actually, we're going to put Nash in A tier. The reason why is because putting him in the same tier as where Blackberry is, I can't really do that. A+ tier is like fucking ridiculous below S tier. And Nash Fan is super good at the game, but if this is going on tournament placements and how well they've done in events, yeah, I'm gonna have to put Nash in A tier. Killer Swag. Who the hell is Killer Swag? Video Games is Life. Video Games is Life did really well in the DOA 6 World Championship, very well in Hood Weeklies. Now, listen, guys. If I was going to put these players on this list, depending on how good I think they are, okay, a lot of this stuff will be swapped around. But this really is more so about how well they have competed rather than how great of a player they are, okay? There's a lot of people who are better than the people on this list. But they didn't compete, and if they did, they just didn't do well. So, again, it's not anything against them, but this is going on online and offline. No, this is online as well. Killer Swag, I don't recall ever accomplishing anything in tournaments. If I'm mistaken on that, then I'm sorry, but from what I've seen, I've never seen the true Kasumi do anything competitive-wise. Yeah, BlackBerry. I had to change stuff around because the way I wanted to do it, it wasn't fair. I was only gonna do offline, but because of the fact that COVID took up an entire year and these motherfuckers were competing, if I don't put them on this list, then it's not fair to them, you know. Shade Swift Eye's already on the list. This isn't in order. Let me reiterate this, okay? Because I feel like people are missing it. Not in order, okay? If you're in a tier, you're in a tier, all right? So don't think that I'm saying Hoodless is the best player in the world of all time, okay? I'm just saying that this list is, if you're in a tier, you're in a tier, but it's not in order outside of that, all right? Nico. Nico has done very well in Hood Weeklies. He did very well. He got the S spot because of Hood Weeklies as well. He's won a couple of Hood Weeklies, and he won the one offline tournament in DOA 6. And if you won in DOA, oh fuck, I'm fucking up here. What about Mr. Cool Dude, bro? I'm gonna get there. Relax, okay? I got this. Let me do this. All right, I got this, guys. Perfect Legend really didn't do anything in DOA 6 at all. He played in one tournament. Nico did very well in DOA 6, and I know he's got some DOA 5 events from Cali that they did up there. So I'm going to put Nico in A tier. Yeah, Master's not going to be on the list. There's 32 people, all right? Cuddle Season. Now, people might disagree with me about this, but I got to be fair. I don't really care for Cuddle Season. I'm going to be honest. I don't really care for the player at all. But if we're being fair here, Cuddle Season has been doing ridiculous in these online events, okay? If we're being fair, okay? It wouldn't be fair to not put Cuddle Season on this list. Like, almost every Hood Weekly in the top 3 that they've competed in, but they've never done anything offline. And because of the fact that they've never done anything offline, I can't put them higher than A tier. But they got to go on here. Okay? They got to go on here. It wouldn't be fair. So, pretty much, if you're falling in A tier, bro, that means that either you did okay offline and okay online, right? Or you've done something ridiculous online and nothing offline. Like, if you haven't done shit offline, I can't put you above A. It's just not okay. Our E-Man's already on the list. Video games already on the list. Mr. Cool Dude. Mr. Cool Dude is OD for sure at DOA 6. Definitely. Mr. Cool Dude's real hard to beat in that game. Mr. Cool Dude has beaten like everybody online. And again, because all we had was online for a while, we got to count that shit. Mr. Cool Dude definitely. I don't think Mr. Cool Dude's ever really done anything great offline, and that's really what holds him back. So I'm gonna have to stick Mr. Cool Dude here because of that fact. Who the fuck is too cool for you? Bro, who are these people y'all are naming? Who are these people? Cuddle Season's on there. Mr. Cool Dude. Memphis Legends, okay? Y'all just naming gumballs, bro. Like, if y'all keep it up with this gumball shit, bro, like, I don't know who these people are. I'm not talking about people who get win streaks in lobbies, okay? I'm talking about people who have competed online or offline. Memphis Legends has done very well in Hood Weeklies. He has played offline and done pretty well. I know he's gotten some top 8s under his belt. But I don't think he's ever really cracked like a top 3 type of thing before. I don't think he's ever won any tournaments. And because of those two facts, I can't put Memphis above A tier. But he's done very well online, and I know he's gotten top 8s offline. But to put him in a tier with Blackberry or Lord Xavier, I just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So Memphis is in there. Mona Vanderwall. All right. Mona Vanderwall is ridiculous. When they were playing, was one of the best DOA 6 players for sure. Has played offline, gotten top 8s in DOA 5, has won online events. Mona's definitely going to go in A+ tier for sure. Does Mona still play? I think that Mona still plays occasionally, but I mean, this isn't really about if you still play and compete. It's if what you've done in the games. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Revenge, man. Sweet Revenge didn't even compete in 6. I can't put him on this list. But you get what I'm saying, though. Mona has, when the DOA 6 World Championship was going on, Mona was at those events. He's placed in those events. He's placed in online events. In DOA 5, he placed in those events as well. So I'm going to put Mona in A+ tier because of that. Let's see. We got Mona on here. Jägermeister. Jaeger has won offline events in 5. I know he won an offline DOA 6 event as well. I think it was April Annihilation or something. He just got second place against Hoodless at Summer Jam. So I'm gonna have to put Jaeger in. This is a hard one, man. This is a hard one. But I mean, with DOA 6 and 5 tournament wins, but not really amazing online stuff. Jaeger's Canadian. What? Where? Bro, where the fuck did you get that Jaeger was Canadian? That man did not come down from Canada to play in Summer Jam. Like, this is a hard one, man. It's like, because I want to put him in A+, but with the 2 W's, man, you know, he's won 2 tournaments. He's won 2 majors. Even if there weren't crazy amount of people there, he still won 2 majors. You know, it's really about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put Jaeger in S tier because he's got the dubs, man. You know, Jaeger's got the dubs to back up his shit. He's got multiple top 8 placements in 5. And he's got top 8s and 6 as well. Who's next? Toonami. Toonami is going on the list as well. Now, Toonami has... I know that Toonami might have some online stuff, but I know they've placed in top 8 in online events, and I know they've been offline. But this is when we're going to start getting... Motherfucker, I don't mean to keep adding this. No, this is for 5 as well. Whoever just filed, thank you. But this is when we're going to start getting to the lower parts of the list, because these are the people that have competed and done well, but haven't done amazing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we're going to put Toonami in B tier. Yeah, people want Zaku on the list, but Zaku has not really competed like that, you know? Like, if you even ask him, he'll tell you he hasn't competed. Obviously, Sakurai's good at the game. If this was going on just who is straight up just good at the game, it'd be completely different, but that's not really fair, you know? Because we don't know how good somebody truly is until they play in a tournament. That's why they have those. So Toonami will go in B. Has Toonami ever won a Hood Weekly? Can somebody confirm that? I don't think he has, but I know he's been in like the top 3, top 4. But offline, I don't think he's ever really cracked, like, and done anything amazing. Like, everybody who's in S and A has done amazing shit offline. Amazing. Like, I'm talking about either winning tournaments or getting top 2. Like, Blackberry has been in top 2 at stacked tournaments with Killy and Caliber Blaze and Quiggle, Hoodless. You know what I'm saying? Mona done the same thing online, and he's been in there in the offline events as well. Black Moon Rising. Yeah, Black Moon's definitely going to go in here. We'll do him next. Black Moon Rising. I don't think he's ever won anything, but he was tearing shit up in the DOA 6 World Championship. And he's done well in Hood Weeklies as well. I'm going to put Black Moon Rising in A+ tier. All right. Let's see what we got here. Quiggle. Miyama Legend. Did we already do Miyama Legend? Alright, let's do Miyama Legend. Miyama Legend has never competed offline, from my knowledge. But has won multiple Hood Weeklies, but they've never done anything offline. This is DOA 5 as well, Blackberry. But they've never done anything offline at all, from my knowledge. So I can't put him above A+. But he's won like tons of Hood Weeklies, I know for sure. But, you know, if you haven't done shit offline, I mean, I really can't say that you're, you know, crazy, ridiculously good. Yeah, I'm gonna put Miyama Legend. I'm gonna put Miyama Legend in the same tier as Cuddle Season because of that. Because you haven't done anything offline. Like, not to say this guy's not good. Miyama Legend's pretty fucking good. I can't stand him because he'd be quitting after fucking, you know, losing matches. That's some pussy ass shit. But the dude's obviously good. But I can't really put him. I can't put him in the same tier as people who have done super well offline. You know, it's just not. It's not the same. let's see. I already did Nash fan. Ichiran. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Ichiran has placed like second place in some hood weeklies. And I know that he had a couple top 8s in DOA 5 at some point. I'm gonna put Ichiran in the same tier as Toonami. And he's beaten Rakudo in tournament like twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got to go on here. Like, anybody who can beat Rakudo offline, and he beat him in 5 as well. Like, I think he beat him once or twice in 5. And I think he beat him once in 6 and once in 5 or something like that. But, you know, that motherfucker's not hard to beat offline. I mean, he's not... In 5, bro, Rakudo beating him offline was ridiculously hard. Because that motherfucking Bayman in DOA 5 was like a brick wall, bro. Like, you could not break that fucking character's defense in DOA 5. And as soon as you broke his throws, he's just plus for him. You couldn't do shit. So I'll put Ichiran next to Toonami. Let's see here. We're actually going through this list pretty quick. And then we'll go over this and we'll discuss whether people have to get moved or not, all right? I hope I'm pissing people off right now, but I don't really give a fuck. Y'all do your own shit. I mean, I'm a Legends on here. Alright, Kilsumi. Is Kilsumi on here? So Kilsumi has played offline. I know they've been in top 8 at one of the smaller tournaments out there in Texas. But Toonami's done very well in Hood Weeklies. And I'm sorry, not Toonami, Kilsumi. So I can't act like Kilsumi hasn't done his thing. So we're going to put Kilsumi in the same tier as Sosik Nash fan, Cuddle Season, and all in. Where's Uncle Matt? We'll get to Matt. Matt's on here. We'll do Matt now, though, because I feel like a lot of people are asking about Matt. So Matt, a.k.a. Free Step Dodge, a.k.a. Ponton, whatever you want, Ponton. I don't even know what that man goes by these days. Matt Ponton, he's been in top 8, I think, at one or two of the DOA 5 majors. One of the Big E events, I know for sure. And Matt was in top 8 at one of the DOA 6 World Championship events. That man was like turning up, and I remember commentating that event. But because Matt has never won any major tournaments, I can't really put Matt above A tier. So I'm going to put him in here. But he's done well offline. I don't know anything about his online DOA 6. I don't think he's ever played in the Hood Weekly or anything like that. But he's definitely been in top 8 before in both DOA 5 and 6. So I'm going to put him in A. Dre Gamesta. Okay, Dre Gamesta got second place at a DOA 6 World Championship event. I think he was playing in some of the more earlier Hood Weeklies, I'm not mistaken. But the only notable thing I know that he's done is that second place in the DOA 6 World Championship event. And he beat Rakudo in that event, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to put Dre in... I'm going to put Dre in A tier. Because outside of that one thing, he really didn't do much in the history of 5 and 6 from my knowledge. Apprentice. Apprentice, I'm going to put in B tier because Apprentice was doing well in the DOA 6 World Championship. He did well in the online qualifier as well as one of the Big E events that he went to for 6. And as well out on the West Coast, he was doing good out there. He ended up beating Hajin in one of them events too. I'm going to put him in B tier. Yo, Hillis, what up? I'm going to put Apprentice in B tier. That's a pretty good spot. I mean, bro, if you made this list, like, you should be very happy about being on this list because I'm considering you to be, yeah, he won a lecture cancel. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put, he won. I'm happy that you guys helped me point that out. He won the one offline event, and he beat Hajin, and Hajin was considered, like, one of the best top 2 players on the West Coast at that point. Matt and Memphis in B. I can agree with moving Memphis to B, for sure. I can agree with moving Matt as well. And again, we're going to be doing some moving around. I'm just putting people kind of on the board real quick because I have a couple names to go through. I can agree with moving Memphis and Matt to B tier as well. But Apprentice, I'm going to definitely put in A because I forgot he won a lecture cancel. Let's see who we got left. Ozone. I'm going to put Ozone in B tier. Bam. That man's been to a lot of tournaments, and I know that he's been in top 8. I think he's done well in Hood Weeklies as well. Virgin Knight. Virgin Knight, I'm going to put. It's hard, man, but Virgin Knight, because is Shinlad making the list? Wait, what? Where'd you get that from? Virgin Knight. Virgin Knight. Aqua Twister doesn't compete. Virgin Knight. This one's gonna be a little difficult because Virgin Knight's been to a lot of tournaments. Virgin Knight. He's been to a lot of tournaments in 5 and 6. I know that he's played in Hood Weeklies, like a lot of them, and I know that he's done well in those. I'm gonna stick Virgin Knight on B tier. He's done well on the West Coast as well. I'm gonna stick him in B tier. Is Shinlad gonna be on the list? Let me see. Let me take a look at what I got going on here. Shinlad should definitely be on the list. Shinlad has done well offline. He's been to a pretty decent amount of offline tournaments. He should definitely be on there. Alright, we're gonna stick Shinlad in B tier. Ah, bitch! What did I do? Sorry, guys. Bam. So what I'm going to do after I'm done this, I'm going to bring somebody into a voice chat, and I'm going to have them give their opinion on my list. Okay, I just want to hear somebody's opinion. Somebody who's worth being on, being notable here. Shinlad's done well. He did well in the DOA 6 World Championship as well. Oh, bitch, I didn't mean to make Meowma's name smaller. Alright, who we got next? Coldpiece AJ. I put Coldpiece AJ on this list because I looked at the DOA 6 World Championship and he had points on there. I don't remember what for, but bring Ricky on. You can move. Yeah, let me move this over real quick. Bam, so that way people can see. I'll make it a little smaller. Make it a vertical. Now, hold on, I ain't doing all that now. You talking about a lot of fucking work right now. Let me finish this other one. Steve Omaru definitely has to go in here. Steve Omaru has done well online. And he's been in top 8 in offline DOA 5 events as well. And I want to say he did well at one of the DOA 6 events offline too. Steve Omaru is definitely going to go on the list. We're going to stick him in A tier. He's done really well in Hood Weeklies too, so he's going to go on there. Bam. Death Gun. Magic Death Gun is going to go in B tier for doing well in Hood Weeklies as well. He's done very good there. And let's go ahead and count our players now to see where we're at, because I think we're getting close to... You're going to get into Melty Blood. Negative, sir. No Melty Blood for me. He's fighting GM. Fighting GM said, why is Ichiran B tier? Because that man has beaten Rakudo in an offline tournament in 5, and I know that he's done some shit in 6 too. He belongs on here. So right now, Shinlad's on there. I have one name left, but let me count because I want to make sure we didn't go over. Because if he doesn't make it, it's, I can understand why he wouldn't go in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30. 31. Okay. So we got one name left. I want to hear who people thinks belongs on this list. I'm going to tell you guys who, if they were on this list, if they competed, would be on this list. Nah, Perfect Legend doesn't play anymore at all. He played in one DOA 6 event, and that was it. Like, he really didn't do anything in 6. I can't count one event. Aqua Twister would have been on the list if they competed. Ninth Word Boss would definitely be on the list if he competed. Zachary would be on the list if he competed. Master would be on the list if he wasn't banned. And Wicked Ways has never played offline from my knowledge. Wicked Ways is it's probably gonna go on here. I think Wicked should be on here because I think Wicked has done well in Hood Weeklies. So I think Wicked is gonna go on here, but I'm gonna put Wicked in Because I don't think has Wicked ever won a Hood Weekly? I don't think so. Right? I'm gonna put Wicked Ways in B tier for never winning a DOA 6 online event and never playing offline. So you guys let me know. How to Massacre banned because he works for Team Ninja. So he doesn't count anymore. We can't count that man. Alright. Sly Bass did not really compete in 6. He only played in like the first 2 events, and outside of that, he never played again. Like, he just stopped playing. Sonofox doesn't play anymore, no. This is based on 5, like Ultimate and On, and 6. You had to have played in a couple of events, like at least 3 or 4, right? If you didn't do that, you know what I'm saying, or you had to have done something super good in DOA 6. Like Dre Gamesta, he got 2nd place at an offline major. Like, he beat Rakudo, he did some really good shit. He's gonna go on the list. Like, I feel like this is a pretty fair list. Who do you guys think should be on this list that isn't here that has competed reasonably? Don't start saying names, Gumball 16, that's super godlike and they got 5 stars, but they've never done anything, ever. Then there was other guys too, like Ryujin, who, you know, did really good in 5. Ryujin's old school, but like outside of 1 event in 6 or 2, I don't really think Ryujin ever really did anything crazy, you know. Dragon Ninja Ryu. Alright, we'll put Dragon Ninja Ryu on the list. Because I'm gonna look and see if we can find anything on him that would make him be on this list. But I don't really think that he would bump anybody. Because anybody else who gets added to this list has to bump somebody. They gotta bump somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anyone who isn't on this list is gonna get bumped. I don't think you're gonna just bump somebody off this list. Unless I'm blatantly missing somebody. Which I don't think I am. Death Gun, who you talking about? Yeah. Okay, so I want to put Big Dame on here. Big Dame should definitely go on this list. Who is gonna get bumped for Big Dame? Let me take a very. I'm going to bump. I'm gonna bump somebody for Big Dame. Let's see here. Let me use my brain senses real quick. Who's getting bumped? Big Dame has done well offline. Offbeat Ninja. Offbeat Ninja. If this was 4, Offbeat Ninja will be in S tier, right? Virgin Knight's on here. I think that we'll. Fuck. Do we bump Virgin Knight? Do we bump Virgin Knight? Nah, we're not bumping Virgin Knight. We're gonna bump Ichiran. And this is nothing against Ichiran, okay? Yeah, but Dame got 2nd place at an offline tournament, Blackberry. I mean, at a major, at a Big E event, you know, where DOA 6 was a main game. I don't know, man. I'm going to have to bump him. Or was it 3rd? Which one did Big E get 3rd at? I mean, bro, Lord Xavier's an A+ tier because he won an offline major. Alright, we'll keep Ichiran. Big Dame will be like an honorable mention because... I mean, I'm pretty good with this list, bro. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this list. This is US only and it's not in order. Like, I think definitely, like, a lot of it, I think some of it's up for debate, like, if you want to debate. But I don't think that S and A tier is up for debate. S and A tier is solid. I don't think that this is up for debate. The only thing that I would maybe move, I mean maybe, and I'm talking about, like, barely, would probably be to put, like, Jaeger here, like, in the middle of A and S. And the only reason why I say that is because, you know, those other guys' accomplishments on top of Jaeger, it's very big. There's a big difference between the accomplishments. So I'd put like Jaeger AS, but I'm gonna leave him an S. Just I don't know. Cause like the gap is big for accomplishments with these guys, man. You know, like Jaeger's got the pre-launch. He's got the April Annihilation win, and he won one of the winter brawls. No. He won. No, it was two, right? Did he win two winter brawls or something like that? Well, Jaeger's got multiple tournament wins. I'm gonna keep him up there, and he's beaten Rakudo in the grand finals of a tournament. I'm pretty happy with this list, man. I'm pretty happy with this list. I don't think we're gonna change it. I think we're good. Blackbear, do you want to get in the Discord and give your opinion on this list? How do you feel about this list, Blackbear, since you're in here? Or are you good with it? What's that? What's that emoji? Sonafox did not play 6 at all, bro. I'm happy with this. I mean, this is pretty accurate, right? All right, let me get in the Discord. Blackberry, I want to hear Blackberry's opinion. Unless Blackberry truly moves me with what he's about to say, I'm not changing this fucking list. Okay? Unless I'm moved. Like, unless I feel it in me corazon. Okay? Unless I'm utterly moved by this man's speech, I'm not changing this list. So, this man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get in my Discord. This is US only, guys. You see the big... Let me change the color of that so y'all can see that shit. If this was all around the world, this would be a completely different... It will be a completely different list, okay? I'm telling you right now. But I don't think it's fair to include other places, okay? He's in a voice chat. Okay, well, then he got in there quick. All right. Can you guys hear Blackberry? Blackberry, say something.
Yeah, they can hear me.
All right, let me turn you up real quick. All right. So, starting with B tier.
Oh, yeah, you definitely got to turn me up, yeah.
All right, let me turn you up a little more. All right. So, you can hear him? Okay. So, starting with B tier, Blackberry, as you're looking at it here, do you agree with who's in B tier? Or do you think someone should be bumped for another player who's not on this?
This is US only, and this is this is 6. You said 6 and 5.
So it's 5, but any accomplishments in 6 is going to outweigh that. You know what I'm saying? So again, Dre Gamester being on here, he got second place at a World Championship event. Like, I can't overlook that. Even though that's the only thing he's ever really done, that's still a part of the World Championship, and he got second. Like, nobody below him did anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in B tier did anything close to that. So because of that, he has to go in there. And also, if Dre would have had a couple more points, he would have went to Japan. So
yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so B tier, we got Toonami, we got Ichiran, Memphis Legends, Matt Ponton, Ozone. I forget what event. I think it was TFC that Matt was fucking people up. Ozone, Virgin Knight, Death Gun because of him doing good in the Hood Weeklies, Shin Lad, he did good offline, Wicked Ways because of Hood Weekly. You want me to tell you why I put people where I put them, like based off of what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Toonami, based off of DOA 5 offline stuff. I forget what. There was one event that he went to that he did pretty well at. But DOA 6, I know he went to an offline event as well and did good there. But Hood Weeklies as well, he's done well there. He's been in top 3 before, top 4. That's why I put him in B tier, at least, so he made it on the list.
Yeah.
Ichiran, because he's beaten Rakudo offline in DOA 5 last round tournaments. And I think he beat him in 6 too, if I'm not mistaken. Either he beat him twice in 5 or once in 6 and once in 5. And he at one of the offline majors that I was at, I think that he was in like top 4 or something like that.
Right.
But I forget which. I think it was Winter Brawl 2019, 2018 or something. Memphis Legends, I had him in A. But thinking about it, again, Memphis Legends doesn't have that crazy, like, oh my god, that was ridiculous accomplishment offline or competing in general. So that's why I put him in B. Matt, the same thing. Ozone, same thing. Like, anybody who's in B tier is because they've done good, but not well enough to be in A, essentially.
Yeah.
Clearlight is European.
Let me see.
Yes.
Let me see. I think that you could probably put you could probably put Lucky Loop somewhere in there.
I was gonna do that. Okay, I was gonna put Lucky in there because Lucky did well, definitely well offline in DOA 6, and I know he's got a couple of DOA 5 things that he did. Lucky Loops is Alan Paris, by the way, guys. So that means someone's gonna have to get bumped. And Lucky Loops was the last name on my list, but I ran out of slots. But now that I'm thinking about it, there are people on his list who haven't accomplished what he has because offline is still going to outweigh online, even though we're incorporating online in here. I'm probably going to bump. I'm gonna bump Death Gun probably, and put Lucky Loops on there. Death Gun would be like 33, so we'll put Lucky Loops on there, aka Alan Paris.
Damn.
But
yeah, I almost had a death.
Death might be on here if we discuss this a little more. Is there anyone that you're seeing that Death should outweigh right now? I don't think so.
That Death should outweigh.
Maybe Wicked? Maybe Wicked, because I don't know how much Wicked has done.
Wicked won a tournament.
Yeah, he won the weekly.
He won that Rise. He won that Rise tournament, actually.
That's what it was. Yes, and I commentated that. How the fuck did I forget about that? So, yeah, you know what? Wicked might have to go up and... but that's online. I might have to keep him there. Damn, you think maybe I should put... You know what? I don't know, man. Now that you're saying that, I forgot about that dub. He got that dub. He might have to go in A, and I might have to put... because that's a dub. A dub is a dub. If you don't have a dub, I feel like you should get bumped to the bottom. I might pull Kilsumi. I don't know, because Kilsumi was fucking people up, man.
Yeah, Kilsumi, yeah.
He was fucking people up. I think Steve O'Mara maybe, or what do you think? Steve O'Mara in B tier?
Nah.
You think he's good there, right? I think he's good. I don't know. I think we're good right there. We don't even really have to move anybody. We can just add somebody. Wicked won the Rise event, so yeah, he should go there. That's a good point there, because I forgot about that one. Miyama should be Death. Miyama should be out if Death is out. Miyama has wins, though. Miyama's won multiple Hood Weeklies. Like multiple, like 5 or 6 or some shit like that.
Damn.
Let me see if we have 32 again. Hold on. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I was also going to say...
Hold on, give me a second. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30. Hold on, did I just fuck that up? Or we got like 35 people on here? Hold on.
35?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, that's 32. We're good.
Okay.
Waza, nah, man. Waza doesn't compete, bro. Waza just be fucking trolling people.
I was gonna say that Zeno could probably go somewhere on this list.
Man, Zeno was the other name, bro, and Zeno was fucking people up in 6 online, bro. But who's he gonna bump? You know, because like I feel like everybody in B tier has played offline, have they not? And because they've played offline and done well, at least been in top 16, top 8, and they played in some online stuff, I just don't think that... I don't know, man. It's just because of including online, bro, is hard because, like, you know, but it's important because we had a year of that bullshit. Maybe we should bump because Zeno was fucking people up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zeno was kicking ass.
Yeah.
If you had to swap somebody out for Zeno, who would it be?
If I had to swap someone out for him... Let me see.
This is hard, man. Because now we're getting down to where it's like, all right, this is the crucial points. You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
If I had to take someone out, are we doing B tier or A tier?
Wherever you think that Zeno should be, and with what Zeno has accomplished, he should be an A. In reality, because he's done just pretty much what Steve Amaru's done, because he's actually been, you know, like he's done what everybody in A tier has done. Maybe we should put... What do you think about Nico? I mean, I think Nico's fine where he is personally because he's won Hood Weeklies. You know.
Yeah. So did Zeno.
Zeno's got to go on here, but it's killing me. It's breaking my heart right now, man, because I'm happy with this list. Damn, maybe Shinlad has to. No. I don't think I can. I don't think I can move Shinlad, man, because he did really good offline. Like, you know. No, Shinlad is not on the list because of 5. He did a lot of 6 stuff.
I'm trying to think.
This is hard, man. Toonami?
Virgin Knight.
Yeah. Well, then again, I think Virgin Knight's done a little more than Toonami. I mean, just a little bit, you know.
Than Toonami?
Virgin Knight, you gotta understand the West Coast shit, though. You know, Virgin Knight's been over there. He played in Electric Cancel and all that other shit.
You're right. But Toonami got 3rd place in the NA East
all right.
World Championship online thing.
We're gonna bump V Knight off because Zeno has to go on the list. Like, he was fucking people up. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, he beat people. Like, he beat Hoodless in one of them bitches. Like, he was fucking people up. Yeah, Zeno gotta go on there, man. He was trashing people. I think the rest of this shit is pretty solid, though, man. You know, I think this is pretty. It's crazy because, like, looking at this is 32. Now, if we did like a 40 top, but I feel like 40 would be an ugly ass number. You know. Now, 16 would have been rough. 16 would have been really rough to do because then I was really gonna have to dig a little bit. But 32 made it a little easier. But I think B tier would have got wiped the fuck out if we did a top 16. Like, I don't think B tier would have been in there. And a lot of A tier would have had to get removed. Wicked Ways probably would have stayed on there because he won something. But how do you guys in the chat feel about this? And Blackbeard, do you have any other disagreements here with this so I can take it into consideration?
In A tier?
In any tier.
Oh,
if you think that you don't like where you're placed, then we'll talk about that.
I think that S is like you
think it's too stacked?
It's a little stacked. Yeah,
I was thinking that.
Because it's like 1, 2,
there's a lot of
4,
this.
5, 6, 7.
But the
8,
reason
9.
why S is so stacked though is because all those motherfuckers either have at least 2 tournament wins or they were within that top echelon of the World Championship. And obviously that's important, like, because that was DOA 6. So, you know, Rakudo, Caliber Blades, but then again, I don't know. Oh, see, man, it's just rough. Dark Soul, Dark Soul.
When it comes to DOA 6, Rakudo. When it comes to DOA 5, Rakudo definitely S. When it comes to DOA 6, I think he was more A+.
Right, but the issue is that he be winning Hood. Like, he just won a Hood Weekly. He's been in almost every Hood Weekly he's played in. He's been in top 3, and that was for a whole year. That was all we had.
He won a Hood Weekly recently.
Yeah, he just won the recent one.
Oh, he won the recent one.
Not the most recent one, but I think either that one or one of the ones before that he won that shit.
How many entrants?
Yeah, if I was on this list, I would be on D. I would be on D tier for sure.
He said D. How many entrants?
Oh my god. So the argument right now, guys, is Rakudo being an A+ tier because he didn't do ridiculous in 6. He didn't do ridiculously good in 6. Jaeger actually had dubs in 6 offline. But then again, you know what? So maybe Jaeger needs to be an A and Rakudo needs to be an A.
Yeah,
that seems more accurate, right?
Yeah,
but it's just fuck, man. Rakudo is like, it's hard, man.
I mean, Shade could go down to A too.
Hold on a second, because Shade just won a Hood Weekly, and Shade won KIT. Bro, that's an offline tournament win, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, that shit was streamed.
He won an offline tournament. He won an offline tournament. But I did too.
And then Rakudo got an Evo, one of the only Evo wins in history. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a fucked up tournament, brother. You got to give him that. Evo was fucked up.
I'll give him that. Yeah, but we talking about 6 and 5, right?
Yeah, so I get man. That man won
You
Evo.
said, you said 6 trumps 5.
It does. It does. And I guess that's the only. I don't know, man. Shade. I see where you're coming from with
I
that.
mean,
Shade
you
will
could
go in
keep
there.
Rakudo, you can keep Rakudo on S, but I think Shade and
Shade should
Jaeger
go in
A.
A plus. Jaeger should go in A plus. Now that I'm thinking about like, because again, when I was saying like looking at these guys' accomplishments in S, you know what I'm saying? I think it's important to look at that. And Rakudo won fucking Evo. Crazy Steady, he's got DOA 6 and 5 wins. Eman, DOA 6 and 5 wins. He was within the top couple people in the World Championship. He went to Japan. Quiggle went to Japan. Killy, fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That man is ridiculous. Caliber Blades, obviously OD. Hoodless is it's probably the best player right now in the world. I mean, fucking like nobody's really fucking with Hoodless and DOA right now, you know. I think Hoodless can be bumped if a new DOA comes out. Okay, now I think Hoodless might get bumped when DOA 7 comes out and people gain interest again. But for right now, Hoodless is there. I'm pretty happy with this list. If I was on this list, I would not be in S tier. Like I can confidently tell you that. I might end up, if it was based only on 5, I would probably put myself in A tier. If it was only based on 5, and that's only because I had like a multiple top 8 placements and I got second at the one winner brawl. That's the only reason. I wouldn't put myself above that. In 6, I didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would be I would be good with A tier. And if it was based on 5, I'd be in B somewhere. This is not based on skill. Okay? If you guys want to see the skill list, then I'm really going to piss people off. We can't do a skill tier list because people are going to get mad. Okay? People are going to be mad. If I did this based on who is the best, the top 32 players in the world skill-wise, people would probably start fighting. Because no one's going to agree with that. No one's going to agree with what I have to say. But I've analyzed every motherfucker on this list. Okay? If we did this based on skill, you know what I'm saying? If we did this based on skill, Blackberry is better than Lord Xavier. Okay? Blackberry and Mona are probably tied in skill. You know what I'm saying? Black Moon Rising, Blackberry is probably a little better than, I'd say Blackberry is a little better than Black Moon, probably like a tier up in skill wise. Blackberry I think is better than Jaeger. Okay. Blackberry is better than everybody in A plus tier, except for I think Shade might fuck with Blackberry a little bit. I think Shade might fight. I don't think he will beat Blackberry, but that would be a tough one to call. I'd have to watch Shade fight Blackberry. But if this was a skill-based list, y'all don't want to hear that, okay? Because skill-based, certain people wouldn't even be on this list. I'm just keeping it a buck with you right now. Like, if we was playing offline at a monitor, a lot of people would not be on this list. I'm keeping it a buck with you right now. All right? They wouldn't even see the list. If we was on a monitor and we was playing, like, elbow to elbow with masks on, a lot of people wouldn't be on this list. Just keeping it a buck with you. Because there's a lot of people on this list that I'm better than. A lot of people on this list that I'm better than. But I would barely crack B on the competitive list because I didn't even play 6 offline really. In 5 I had some good shit, but that was 5, you know. Yeah, man, I mean, I'd say this is pretty good, bro. The streets need a player skill-based tier list. Oh, man, bro, I'd be here all fucking night. And I wouldn't do a 32. If we did a skill-based tier list to qualify for that, bro, I think we'd probably do like a top 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we'd do like a 12, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, again, the honorable mentions in terms of skill that I think, like, based on their skill, if they did compete, Aqua Twister would definitely be on here. Wicked Ways made it, so I don't have to worry about that. Ninth Word Boss, Master, Zachariah. Master's banned. Like, he can't be on here. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he works for Team Ninja. He can't be on the list.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, you know, I think this is pretty cool. Why only 32? Because this is the only people to play this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, where am I? I'm not going to just start putting Gumball 67 on here. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, and Spinal Master and shit. Fucking from DOA 5 ranked. I'm not just going to start putting people on here.
Spinal Master.
Now, you guys remember, do y'all remember my character tier list? That one pissed a lot of people off. The tier list of where I said that certain people that I thought were best with their characters, oh man, people did not like that shit. Oh man, blah 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 blah. I didn't like this. This is tier list based on players, how they've competed in 5 ultimate and on. But 6, if they have accomplishments, is going to outweigh the 5. But that tier list is on YouTube. If y'all want to see the character ones, I think that one would be really interesting for people to watch. But one of these,
character?
Yeah, the character one, where I put like who was the best with Christie based off of tournament entries and shit like that. People was like, "Oh, I'm the best Hayate player." Like, bitch, you have never even stepped foot in an event. Like, what? Not even online. Like, I'm the best Iron player. Like, bitch, Iron's not even a character anymore. Like, yeah, well, if Natura was on the list, like, Natura's not even a character anymore. Like, what? People didn't like that list at all.
Yeah,
people was
funny.
Bringing up people from like fucking DOA 2U and shit. Like, oh yeah, well, what about this guy? Motherfucker's some place in 2005. Like, where do you think he's gonna go? I'm happy with this list though. I'm pretty cool with this. One of these days, we're gonna do a skill list, and it'll be like a top 12. Yo, Jaeger, what up, bro? We're gonna do a top 12.
Gumball 69.
Quiggle is the best Christie.
He put the cap after it, so.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Well, I mean, shoot.
I don't know.
Cap, he's probably
maybe
serious,
he's saying that he is serious. I don't know, man.
I respect it.
Skill wise, Ninth Word Boss is definitely a better Hayate player than I am. Like, if you're talking about, you know, being skilled, you know what I'm saying? Just like being skilled and just being able to play at that higher level. Ninth Word Boss is definitely better, but he don't got shit on my tournament achievements though, and that's where he falls a little short. You know what I'm saying? Is anybody missing sound? No, I think everybody should have sound. Whatever happened to Tom Brady? He's in India. Didn't he retire from the NFL or something? No, I'm just kidding. Tom Brady has not even played this game. He plays NRS games now.
Yeah, he's an NRS player.
Run this list as a 32-man bracket. Whew, that'd be crazy. Yo, that would be crazy to do an invitational and only the people on this list are allowed to play. That would be some shit. Because then fucking Matt Pond's going to win. He's going to be like, oh, well, I'm going in this tier now. We might have to do us an invitational, bro. I think
the top 32. Are we playing 6? Yeah, we playing 6, of course. I mean, shoot, I have my 6. I have to re-download it in that case. But I mean, like, coming back to DOA 6. What's the bot looking like?
Listen, guys.
Because I'm not installing 6 pro bono.
Well, listen, guys. Let's just say hypothetically we did a throwdown, okay? And the reason why I call it the throwdown is because we can do that shit at any time. You remember how DOA Dimensions came out and they had the throwdown challenges? Like, you can throw down anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We can do a throwdown. I don't care if we don't do one for a year. We might pop up with one. This might be an online invitational. All right? If people choose not to come, that's on them. They're going to get bumped all the way down to B tier. I don't give a fuck. But
shit.
We might do an invitational for DOA 6. And it might be a throwdown. And it might only include these players here. I already expect like 15% of the people not to enter. One, because it'd probably be on PS4 because most of these people don't have PC. And also because some of these motherfuckers don't even play anymore. Zeno is playing fucking Virtual Fighter. That bitch is a top Virtual player now. Like, he's just fucking people up in Virtual Fighter.
Ooh, you said run it in both games?
DOA 5 and 6. And you know what's crazy, man? This list would change so drastically. Let's just say there was like a layer, right? And it was 5 and 6. If we did a layer of 6, strictly 6 accomplishments and strictly 5, this entire list would be different. The whole list will be different, bro. Someone would get moved. At least one person from S tier would get moved, and everyone below that would get moved to different places. If we talking about 5, bro, you know what I'm saying? That was a whole different monster right there, bro. 5 was fucked up. Like, you go to a tournament and that shit felt like you was playing in a damn Tekken tournament, bro. Like, you was like, I got all these good motherfuckers in my tournament. You had Sweet Revenge, Lapido, fucking something unique. You had all these motherfuckers that was just beating people, bro. Then you had the internationals. You had the Hawkball showing up. You know what I'm saying? Casty legit. You had all those people that was just good. You know what I'm saying? See, Elijah started popping up. JC Akira, bro. DOA tournaments were fucked up in 5, bro. That was back. If you got top 8, man, like that was big. If you got top 8, DOA tournaments was fucked up in 5, bro. Shit was not easy at all. You had fucking what's that other Japanese player? Fucking forget. Terror Rock popping up, man. But yeah,
he
man,
popped up in 6 more than he did in 5. Actually,
Yo, Tsunami, what up, man? Yeah, man, this was fun, bro. This is fun. Again, this is not based on skill. This is based on what you've done online and offline in 5 and 6. Mostly 6, but 5 is included as well. Yeah, man, this was pretty lit, bro. This is pretty lit. So, would you guys like a DOA 5? I'm sorry, a DOA overall skill tier list of players? And what should it be? A top 16 or a top 12? I think 16 might be fine for that.
You said for skill?
Yes. Top 16 skill
Top
only.
16s. Yeah, top 16. Makes more sense.
That'd be crazy, bro. But people are going to really get mad. And I don't really give a fuck. I don't really care. He said, I don't know if that's a good idea. People going to be talking all kind of shit on Twitter. Putting little GIFs and shit. Trying to be shady. You're like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, Nova Works. Thanks for the raid, bro. Here's your flex. We're not going to do that shit tonight. We don't have time for that. Blackbeard's got to go play in an invitational or some shit. He's got to go play in a MK event. But next time we do this, that'll be interesting to do a top 16. Top 100, bro. We don't even got 100 people to play this shit in the U.S. But, like, what should the parameters be, though? Should it be people who have retired? Because if we're talking about people at their peak, like, people like Sweet Revenge, bro, would be up there. Sweet Revenge was ridiculous. That motherfucker was hard to beat, bro. Sweet Revenge, man. You got Spizing. No, I'm just kidding. You got
So Spizing.
You got something. Spizing was pretty good, though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, Spizing leveled up.
That motherfucker Spizing like quit when he was at the highest of his career. That bitch had 1,000 names. Amazing Flare, Spizing, Lag Stab. That bitch changed his name every week.
Lag Stab, yeah.
Man,
that man disappeared. He was cool, and then like he just started getting weird for no reason.
He got really odd at the last minute, and he owes me like $10, $15 or something like that. Anyways, so yeah, man, we should do a skill list, but should it be based on all-time players since 5? Because we can't go before 5, bro. Because we can't start doing the Offbeat Ninja and all that other shit. We're doing 5 and 6 skill-based. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just going to be hard, bro, because that's a whole different, it feels kind of, bro, like a whole different generation of players, and it was only on the last game. You know? It was literally only a game ago. But it seems like a whole different generation. Like, Lapido don't play anymore, Swearvins don't play anymore, Something Unique stopped playing in Ultimate. You know, you got all kind of people that just don't touch this shit anymore. And it's like, fuck, man. It's almost like a whole different generation of players has come in. But just nobody wants to fucking travel.
Well, there was no way to travel.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You have a point. Well, guys, that's going to do it for the DOA player tier list, man. I hope you guys enjoyed your time watching this. We're going to play some Def Jam Fight for New York. And it's time for me to start my next character. Thanks for coming through, Blackberry. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, brother. I'll get at you. All right, guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Take a screenshot while it's here. Wait, hold on. I got to get a thumbnail. You guys ready? Bam. That's a thumbnail. Yeah, this will be on YouTube. Y'all ready for some Def Jam or what?